This weekend, Jerry Kramer, as we said, is taking the final steps in his long Hall of Fame journey. The legendary lineman received his gold jacket last night in Canton, Ohio.
It is time to finally give this man what he so richly has deserved. And it's up to his daughter, Aisha, to give him the jacket, to cement it. Pro Football Hall of Famer, Jerry Kramer.
What a wonderful moment. Gives me chills. There's a look at the emotional and triumphant moment for Jerry Kramer. After the ceremony, he said the long wait just doesn't matter anymore.
You know, you go through a tremendous number of emotional ups and downs and rounds, especially with 11 nominations, you know, and you're angry, you're upset, you're disappointed. And then the final nod comes and Mr. Baker comes to the door and everything is forgotten. Everything is wonderful. Everything just blossoms and it's a beautiful world and I love everybody and it's just sensational.
Our Jeff Alexander has been in the middle of all the action. He joins us live now with a look ahead at tonight's induction ceremony. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Aisha. Welcome to a beautiful day here in Canton, Ohio, the day Jerry Kramer finally enters the Hall of Fame. And you think about that wait, 45 years, 10 times a finalist, denied, and then finally at the age of 82, as he mentioned, he gets that knock on the door. We, of course, were there for that. Well, you know, I guess it's a Hollywood movie, if you will, the way it finally worked out. And I get the sense that yesterday was really the day that it finally completely sank in for Jerry Kramer that he was about to enter football immortality. Of course, he took part in the NFL's or the Hall of Fame's photo shoot yesterday morning on the steps of the Hall of Fame, and that's when the class of 2018 is joined by all of the returning Hall of Famers in their gold jackets for that photo shoot. And then, of course, last night you showed some video, the gold jacket ceremony. What a moment that was. And if you watch closely, you could see Jerry Kramer simply saying, wow, wow, over and over again as he put on that gold jacket and just beamed with pride. To be in that audience last night, it gave you chills. A lot of people had tears in their eyes when his moment finally came to get that gold jacket. And of course now the stage is set. Just off to my right is Tom Benson Stadium, and that is where the induction ceremony will take place tonight at 6 o'clock Central Time, I should mention. And we're told that Jerry Kramer will be the third speaker in line tonight. And for anybody that has ever talked to Jerry Kramer or listened to Jerry Kramer, I'm sure there's no doubt that his speech tonight will be a home run and one to remember, Aisha.
Yes, very, very well deserved. And we know Jerry just wasn't feeling well yesterday. He had to skip that press conference. How do we know? How is he doing now?
Well, that's a good question. And I had a talk with his agent, a longtime handler, media handler, and so forth, a couple of days before we came out. And he admitted he was concerned. You know, Jerry's 82 years old. The Hall of Fame has these guys on just a really busy schedule. We saw that with Brett Favre a couple of years ago. They almost run him ragged. And he said, you know, if I get the sense Jerry's getting tired, I'm just going to back him out. I want him ready to go for the big events, the gold jacket ceremony, and of course tonight's ceremony. I talked to his son as well last night. You'll hear from him, by the way, coming up tonight at 6. And he said, you know, at 2 o'clock yesterday, he was supposed to talk to the media. Dad needed some rest, maybe a little dehydrated. I popped in his room. He was sleeping like a baby. And, of course, he was ready for last night. No doubt Jerry Kramer will be ready for tonight. So, hey, should be a great night. Looking forward to it. We'll bring you complete coverage. For now, live in Canton, Jeff Alexander, Action 2 News.
Jeff, thank you so much. And one more honor for Jerry Kramer in Green Bay. Mayor Jim Schmidt has proclaimed today Jerry Kramer Day. To celebrate, the Ray Nitschke and Walnut Street bridges downtown will light up in green and gold. Well deserved.